everyone, welcome back to my channel. So we're going to be doing a setup for April in my bullet journal. I have included this spread about the coronavirus, but I'm not going to talk about that because this is like a little escape for you to come to YouTube, watch a video and forget about the craziness that is happening. So I have printed off my own images again. I've done this in Photoshop and I kind of doodled on some of the photos that I chose. I've also just grabbed lots of random pieces of paper, the brown paper again because I loved using that last month, and I've busted out my stamps. So carrying on from last month where I done a scrapbook theme, I decided to do it this month as well, as I enjoyed it a lot last month. So I'm just taking random pieces of scrap paper, where I ripped the brown paper to look like scrap paper, and then I used one of the images that I printed from Photoshop and I just doodled on it with some white ink. And then taking my little stamps, I just stamped out the word April, and with a pen I just wrote 2020. For the next page it's going to be my monthly calendar, so again I've just ripped some brown paper and I'm sticking a few stickers around the outside. I do have this butterfly print cardstock which was really pretty, so I decided to just cut out one butterfly, and I'm also using individual boxes for every day of the calendar. I printed these out on Photoshop like I said, and I'd already numbered them all, which made it super easy. Then with a pen I just doodled some lines. I titled this monthly view and then wrote down April right at the bottom. Now I'm just flicking back to the beginning of my bullet journal where I have a yearly overview and I can write down people's birthdays, and apparently we have 2 bank holidays this month, but don't quote me on that because I tend to get those dates wrong. Up next was a spread that I wanted to include for this month. I'm not going to be doing any weekly spreads this week or this month in my bullet journal because I don't have a lot of plans as it is, so I'm just going to use my Erin Condren planner to keep note of any plans that I do have. So I decided to add in a grateful thoughts or grateful moments for the whole month. So I think at this time it's really important to focus on something positive and just something you are grateful for every single day. Next up is going to be my quote page, so I printed out an extra large image to stick on the left where I will write my quote, and then I'm just arranging some other little pictures on this side. I'm going to add some little hand doodles as well. So the page that I'm filling in right now is for me to keep track of things that I'm going to be designing for my Etsy sticker shop and also what my new releases are going to be. So I just titled them using my stamps, and then flicking to my calendar I was just checking how many Saturdays there are, as that's when I'm doing my new releases, and writing down the dates. For my actual quote I came across a word on Pinterest which is Vika, which is really funny because that's my son's girlfriend's name, but this one is spelled different to how she spells hers, and it's actually a Swedish word which means a moment to slow down and appreciate the good things in life, which is really apt for our current situation that we are in now. As I said before, I'm not going to be doing any weekly spreads this month, so I'm just coming up with different ideas that I can fill my bullet journal with. So for this one I'm using another big image that I have doodled on and some more of the brown paper, and I'm going to be writing down some home skills that I want my children to learn while we are in quarantine. It's just really simple things that I can teach them from home. Obviously there's more ideas that I could put down, but this is all that I wrote. For the next page I wanted to create something a little bit more happy, so I have used some of this cardstock down at the bottom with some of the bronze washi tape that I had, and I'm just creating 4 really simple Polaroid pictures. I also added a little drop shadow with my Crayola pen in brown, and then I just wrote down at the bottom things that make me happy. So I just doodled 4 images, really easy. The things that I chose to write down were scented candles, because I have at least one I light every single day. Filming, because it gives me something creative to do. Watching TV in bed is something I like to relax with at night time, and fresh flowers. And then for my last spread, I took this sticker which says things written in the little Scrabble pieces, and I just cut it in half because I wanted it in the middle of my planner so I could write things to do. And then at the bottom I'll be putting some of the brown scrap paper, and then using my little stamps I will just stamp in quarantine. So these are things that I just come up with on top of my head. I can add to this. I went ahead and doodled some things off camera in pencil as I was thinking about them instead of me staring at a blank planner for a long time, and then I just went over it with some pen. I did add a few colours, so I took the Crayola pen in yellow, and I also took the Crayola pen in brown, just to keep the theme the same throughout my planner. That was it for this month's Plan With Me. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos, and I hope wherever you are all keeping safe and well. Speak to you next time. Bye!